Yo guys, Spiderbite here with more Black Ops 2 detailed information. This time we're going to be looking at perks. Now I'm not going to go through the entire create a class system. I'm just going to go through each perk slot. There are slots, even though there is the sort of the pick 10, the create a class 2.0 system in Black Ops 2, you don't have as much flexibility as I thought you would actually have in this create a class. Although using wildcards, you can equip up to 6 perks, but then that would leave you only with 1 additional point to be available to use for a weapon or anything else. So again, these the perk categories, there are 3 categories, and there are 5 perks in each, except for category or perk slot number 3, where there are 6 perks. And category 3, man, there are a lot of perks that I'd like to see there. So I'm going to go through each of them, starting with the perk 1 slot. The first one we see is Flak Jacket. We've seen Flak Jacket. Actually, we've seen all of these perks before. Some of them have a bit different, a different name. But Flak Jacket's a perk that allows the player to receive less damage from explosives, such as hand grenades and bouncing betties. It was in the original Black Ops, and supposedly there are rumors that if you have Flak Jacket equipped, that you will not die from an RCXD or Hunter Killer. But that remains to be verified, but that is the word. Second perk is Ghost. Now they've actually split up. For Modern Warfare 3, you have Assassin, which is sort of a combination of Ghost and Cold-Blooded, which is in perk slot number 2. But Ghost cannot be detected by enemy UAVs, and key point here is while moving. So it's only UAVs. So it's not nearly as powerful as Assassin. And the cool thing is that if you're moving, is the only way that you're going to be undetectable. If you are sitting still, if you're stopped, you're sitting in a corner, camping, whatever, then you're still going to show up on the enemy minimap when they have a UAV up. So interesting little twist for Ghost. Third perk in slot 1 is Blind Eye, and renders you unaffected by AI-controlled perks. So, like a sentry gun, when the enemy player isn't controlling it, the AGR, when it's not being controlled by a player, it will not see you, it will not shoot at you, etc., etc. Or as well as, like attack choppers that are not player-controlled. If it's player-controlled, and we'll have to see how that actually looks. Because with Blind Eye, even if it's a player-controlled kill streak reward or score streak reward, there is a box that indicates you. So from the description here, it actually seems like that will still be the case if the player is controlling that score streak reward. However, if they are not, then you'll remain unaffected. The fourth one is Hardline, and it works a little bit differently than Hardline in like Modern Warfare 3, where, and it's been confirmed via interviews with David Vonderhaar, that right now, and it can be tweaked, that it would give you a 20% increase on your score streak rewards for, getting kills, completing objectives, that sort of thing. So if you go to our score streak reward video and look at the points gained, you should see a 20% increase on those points with Hardline. So a good example of when the Hardline would be effective is for an RCXD, which would normally take you, if you're playing Team Deathmatch, would take you 4 kills, because it's 325 point score streak reward. It would take you 4 kills, while if you were running Hardline, then you would have basically 360 points after 3 kills, so you would be able to call in that RCXD only after only 3 kills in a Team Deathmatch type scenario. So lightweight allows you to move faster, take no falling damage, although reports are that it has a very limited effect. So, the fall damage is one thing, but moving faster and running quicker, it does have a small effect. But still, that's my go-to perk in at least in Modern Warfare 2 was the lightweight. So that's it for perk tier number 1, 5 perks, and I think for my purposes, running on Search and Destroy with you know, an SMG, that sort of thing, then I'd definitely go with lightweight. It gives you that, even if it's only a small advantage, it does still give you an even greater advantage when you're already running with an SMG, for instance, and extreme conditioning. All right, perk slot number 2. We have 5 more perks, and I guess the combination of Ghost, Blind Eye, Hardwired, and Cold-Blooded is a combination of the perks Assassin and Blind Eye in Modern Warfare 3. Now the thing is, there are no pro perks in Black Ops 2, so that's why they've separated these out. So Hardwired acts more like Assassin Pro, where it makes you immune to counter UAV and to enemy EMPs. Scavenger is sort of the same as in Modern Warfare 3. It allows you to pick up ammo and grenades from fallen enemies, and the same as, again, it shows little small bags of ammunition that appear beside the dead bodies of enemy players. Cold-Blooded gives you resistance to targeting systems, including dual band, target finder, sensor grenades, and player-controlled aircraft. So it's a complement. Looks like it's a complement to Blind Eye. Is your Cold-Blooded. So I don't know, man. Wow, they've really separated these perks out here. Toughness, which used to be a weapon proficiency attachment in Modern Warfare 3, flinch less when shot. And one thing, again, going back to all the weapon attachments, anything that affects the weapon is now a weapon attachment. So if you're affecting the reload speed, the fire rate, that sort of thing, those are attachments. Anything that impacts the player is a perk. So that's why we see this toughness with reducing the flinch when you get shot. The last one is Fast Hands, where you can swap grenades faster, you can use grenades and your equipment faster, and safely throw back frag grenades. So it's a little like Quick Draw, but again, Quick Draw, the weapon portion would now be related to weapon attachments in Black Ops 2, where the personnel portion, using equipment faster, that sort of thing, would be attached to a perk. Although, my ability to bring my gun up, I honestly, or even reload, that's really, really not a factor of the gun, in my opinion. That's me being faster, being able to do it. The fire rate and the accuracy and everything else is, definitely a big part of the weapon, but I'm not sure if I necessarily agree with, like a sleight of hand or the quick draw where you have the faster ability to bring your weapon up, if that should necessarily be a weapon attachment, because again, it's more based on me using the weapon than it is on the weapon itself. But hey, I didn't design the game, we just play it, right? Okay, so that's perk 2 slot, or perk 2 perks. Perk 3, the last category. The first one is Engineer, and it's kind of like Sit Rep, show enemy equipment in the world, delay explosives. Actually, it's a combination of Sit Rep and Stalker. Delay explosives and re-roll and booby trap care packages. Dead Silence, and I wonder if we're going to have this whole debate in Black Ops 2 between Dead Silence and Awareness, but Dead Silence allows you to move silently, extreme conditioning, sprint for a longer duration, Tactical Mask, and we saw this in Black Ops, reduce the effect of flash, concussion, and shock charges, as well as in Modern Warfare 3, under different various perk names. Man, they keep changing them all the time. Some of these are the same, but some of them are different. Awareness. Enemy movements are easier to hear. Again, your Sit Rep Pro. We'll see. Like I said, we'll see if we're going to have this whole debate in Black Ops 2 when it comes out. And Dexterity, allowing you to climb ladders and mantle over objects faster, recover from melee faster, and aim faster after sprinting. So again, sort of a combination of a few different perk attributes from Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops. Okay, so what are my go-to perks? Assuming that I'm not using any wildcards, for instance, in Search and Destroy, or just allowing me to move faster, I definitely look at Lightweight, probably Fast Hands. Yeah, definitely Fast Hands. And then perk 3 is going to be tough, man, because Extreme Conditioning for sure. And I may have to look at using a wild card, or even, well, you can't even use 2 wild cards. You can only ever get 2 of the same perk category, like 2 perks from the same perk category using wildcards. But extreme conditioning, dexterity, and dead silence are also, you know, a close second. I always default to extreme conditioning though. That's going to be my default. And like I said, I'd probably use a wild card for a second perk 3, and it's going to be a toss-up between dexterity and dead silence. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I mean, we'll try it out and see what happens, and we'll see how many people are running awareness. And if an awareness, you know, counteracts dead silence, then, you know, I'll just go with dexterity. But the cool thing is that the ultimate knifing class as well is going to be running 3 wild cards. So your default, if you don't run any weapons, your default is the combat knife. And I'm not sure if there's actually like a tactical knife or anything. We'll have to see as when the game comes out, or if there's any more information provided. But you know, running 3 wild cards and 6 perks, giving you, and that would be take up 9 points for your create a class system, where you go with like a lightweight and maybe, you know, flak jacket. Perk 2, go with fast hands and, you know, possibly cold-blooded or hardwired, and then perk 3, extreme conditioning and dead silence, or, you know, a combination 2 of the 3 between dead silence, extreme conditioning, and dexterity. So it's going to be interesting, and there are a lot of ways that you can mix and match the entire class, and I'll probably do a video on class configuration later on next week when I'm back from the cottage from vacation. But just wanted to detail all the perks that have been released, all the information. I believe that's it. So again, there are no pro perk versions. So you're gonna basically get to select from these, and there's no unlocking challenges for unlocking pro perk versions or pro versions of each of these perks. Anyways, hope you guys found that helpful, and we'll be keeping on with the information from Black Ops 2. I know a lot of the stuff came out during Gamescom, and that was some time ago, but we're gonna do it slow and steady here. Slow and steady wins the race, right? Yeah, I'm Spider and I'm out.
I suck right now.
Defend the objective.
I'm not using my sniper that
Friendly care package on the way. Counter spy plane up. They're blind.
Hello. Wow. You rushed me too hard.
All I see is Hyper tilting his gun up with a flamethrower.
Oh, what?
That's what she said.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Thank you, Cap.
Enemy spy plane above.
Yeah. Stop that light though.
Bomb is armed.
Oh my gosh.
Friendly spy plane inbound.
This dude's dead.
Get him. No. Oh, yes, lucky.
Oh, he's trying to throw another one. Oh.
Yeah.
And he would defuse it.
Hey, look, my
Defuse
body's
it.
like standing on the ball.
No, don't.
Bomb
Oh, you
defused.
got more kills. Wow, what a cool cat.
Good job, team. Stand by for further orders.